very intensely emotional news conference.
It was an astonishing statement. How anyone with a straight face could say that they would invade Iraq again if they had the chance is incredible. But the whole incredibility of this was how Blair aligned himself so far with an extremely right-wing, extremely stupid American president who was reckless in his determination to invade, was run by neocons, people who, not just Labour tradition, but intelligent English liberal tradition, would shrink from as any kind of leader of the world. And Tony Blair aligned himself. It was his one great mistake. As far as the law goes, Tony Blair has nothing to fear, not because he hasn't broken it, but because there was no law against aggressive war in 2003. There was no law because the law against what the crime of aggression, which was arguably committed by Bush and Blair, was in a state of suspension. The international community had suspended it so it could be better defined. The International Criminal Court had been set up, but it was not empowered. It didn't have the power to put anyone on trial for aggression. It has now, as of next year, there will be a crime of aggression triable at the International Criminal Court, but Mr. Blair and ex-President Bush will not be liable because that would be a retrospective prosecution, which is outlawed. You can't try someone for breaking a law that didn't exist or was in suspension at the time of the crime. So that is why, technically, it's a technicality, but it is why Mr. Blair can never be brought to the International Criminal Court or, as far as I can see, to any other court. There's no sexing up on the part of by poor intelligence. End of story.